time has arrived for us to stand down and to start giving Gervonta Davis the love and respect that he deserves. This brother is elite. And he said this something, and this is what really stood out to me. You know, you got a lot of guys talking smack, talking junk, going back and forth, and I get that. Not just because they're hyping up the fight, but they got a belief in themselves. Major props to them for that. Gervonta Davis looked him in the face weeks ago. He said, I'm telling you right now, you ain't ready.
Yeah.
Okay? You're not ready yet. He said, you good, but you're not ready.
Yeah. He
said, and he went just like this. He said, you really, really should have waited because I'm going to take you in the deep waters and you ain't ready.
Gervonta Tank Davis, let's make the fight happen, man. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop dunking me and let's make the fight happen, man.
Mike Tyson pointed out that Gervonta Davis deals with his opponents by using explosive jumping attacks, creating an unusual but highly effective style that many fighters struggle to defend against.
Comfortable fighting taller people because when he fights, he catapults himself, he pushes himself in the air, so it makes it very difficult to stop his attack. Because it's very awkward when you're in the air. Normally you have no power, but the way in which he catapults himself is almost like a gun being fired at you. And he flies right into you, every ounce of power he has.
Stephen A. Smith said he wants to see Gervonta Davis take on Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, adding that he considers Davis the best fighter in the world in his weight class.
I said that Tank is so much stronger than people realize, so much more powerful of a puncher than people realize. But I'd also like to see him against a Teofimo Lopez too. I'd like to see, not Devin Haney, because Devin Haney, even though he's a fabulous boxer, the punch, I don't think he could take a punch from Gervonta Davis. I don't see it. Gervonta Davis might be the best in the world, but I know this much. You know how I am about box office. I see a whole bunch of box out there. Gervonta Davis is the #1 box office.
Mike Tyson made it clear that he backs Gervonta Davis over Shakur Stevenson, saying Stevenson's style is too cautious and not very exciting, and that he would have a hard time dealing with the power and pressure of an aggressive puncher like Tank.
Gervonta Davis?
Yeah.
I like to go with Tank. You know, everyone's gonna go with Tank, you know. It will be a very interesting fight. Shakur takes a good shot, though. He's a specialist. That's why some fights that he doesn't look good in, because he's so superior. He is boring watching sometimes. But he's a specialist. He knows what he's doing. He's hard to beat. To bring out the best in.
From a prediction standpoint, Mike Tyson leaned toward Gervonta Davis in that matchup, pointing to his distinctive approach as a key advantage. He explained that, much like Tyson in his prime, Davis often springs forward while throwing punches, a movement that can disrupt and confuse opponents. Tyson added that Davis is most dangerous when he drives into his shots rather than punching downward. He also referenced Davis's bout with Isaac Cruz, noting that Cruz gave him one of his toughest tests due to relentless pressure, a style Tyson believes Shakur Stevenson does not bring to the ring.
I think it's the fight of the year. It's hard for me to pick one, but it's hard for me to pick against Davis. What are your thoughts about this upcoming fight?
See, I kind of lean towards Davis a little because of his style of fighting and what makes him different than most fighters that I once did is when he punches, he catapults himself in the air. And normally in the air, you're out of position, have no leverage. But for some reason, myself and Mr. Davis, our best point is when we're leaping in the air, like being catapulted to punch up, because he's not much of a guy that punches down as he slow.
Gervonta Davis believed that no matter who he defeated, another tough challenge would always be waiting. He understood that his journey in boxing would continue without pause until the day he chose to step away from the sport.
Do you feel like that? Like everybody always say, oh, this is the one. This is the one right here.
Yeah. I mean,
and they've been saying that for what, the last 10, 15, 20? This the one?
I think I got to a point where when Floyd was so high up on his game, not saying I'm so high up on my game, because I still got work to do.
Right.
But I feel as though I've reached that stage where it's always gonna be the next person. Like, if I beat this guy, it's gonna be the next person, the next person. That's why I don't never get big hit or anything like that off a win. You know what I mean? So I always know till I retire.
Gervonta Davis rejected the idea that Shakur Stevenson deserves to be called the best, arguing that he hasn't truly proven himself at 135 pounds. He added that even in the lower divisions, Stevenson never displayed serious knockout power, saying that while his skills are sharp, that is all he really brings. Davis went on to say that technical boxing has its limits, and eventually a fighter with real power will connect cleanly. The real question, he noted, is how Shakur would respond when that moment comes.
He didn't even fight at 135 yet. He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or none of that.
Feels good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you're going to get hit.
Teddy Atlas said that Gervonta Davis is at the peak of his career right now and capable of dealing with anything inside the ring. Beyond his punching power, Atlas emphasized his precise counterpunching and ability to set traps for opponents. In his view, Davis is a fully rounded fighter and could be the one man capable of defeating Shakur Stevenson at this moment.
It's that difficult because of his style, because of his abilities, because of his eyes, because of his, his legs, that his hand speed, the way that he controls range. Tank Davis is the only guy that I can see that could possibly decipher that style.
And Virgil Ortiz sees a matchup between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis as a true 50-50 fight. He questioned why people criticize Shakur's style, stressing that winning is what matters most. Ortiz explained that Stevenson's approach is effective for a reason and reminded everyone that no fighter enjoys taking punches, including himself.
135. That's probably the biggest fight you can make, 135.
Yeah. Who would you have winning that one?
That's a hard one, man. Shakur, he's very technical. He's very defensive. And you know what? People shit on his defense, man, but why are you going to stand there and get hit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, in reality, no one likes to get hit. It doesn't matter if you can take it or not. The point of boxing is to hit, not get hit,
Yeah.
Gervonta, he's obviously, he's Gervonta. I don't really have to explain why I think he's good. It's just both styles. I would like to see who's the winner of it.
Yeah.
Just being a boxing fan, we want to see who's better.
Same. I mean, again, like you said, Tank's power matched with Shakur's defense. It's that classic clash. And we won't know who the real winner is until it actually happens. And I hope we don't have to wait too long for that. But yeah, there's a lot of big fights out there. And I think I wanted to go.
Tim Bradley said it frustrates him that Gervonta Davis sometimes doesn't fully trust in his own ability, even saying he wishes he could step into Tank's mindset to unlock that missing confidence. He also reminded everyone that Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios, now two of the sport's biggest names, were both undefeated when Davis defeated them.
I wish I was in Tank's body. I wish I was in his damn mind, dude. For real. You guys gotta understand that last week, two dudes we've been raving about for the last week and still continuing on. The dude that's in the headline right now, Ryan Garcia, guess who knocked his ass out? Tank Davis. The dude that he just fought, Mario Barrios, that he couldn't get rid of, guess who knocked his ass out?
Tim Bradley urged Gervonta Davis to step up and take greater risks by facing top-level opponents. He believes that by going against the very best, Tank can grow as a fighter, separate himself from the rest, and prove that he truly belongs among boxing's elite.
He took the chance. He took the chance. Yeah, he took the risk. He bit down. Boy, tell me why that boy went out there and showed the hell out. 14U. Playing 14U, boy, at 12 and under. Cold. Scored and everything. I looked at him, he ran by me on the sideline. He put the deuce up and he knew he belonged. But he would have never known that if he didn't take that damn chance and take that risk. He was only losing. Losing because, look,
Gervonta Davis looked at the matchup from his own perspective, convinced that his explosive punching power would be the deciding factor against Shakur Stevenson. He believed his history of knockouts and ability to finish a fight with a single clean shot would overwhelm his opponent. From his point of view, Stevenson's defensive abilities would eventually break down under relentless pressure and force.
This fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Cause he a good boxer, nigga. Like that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
his power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Hey, go look at his fight.
So you
I'll
feel
probably
like
pin
that's
him on
easy
game. Probably yeah.
Regarding Gervonta Davis's future, his coach Kenny Ellis stayed composed amid the ongoing rumors. He made it clear that their main priority is simply to back Tank fully, ensuring he has total confidence and no distractions or hesitation moving forward.
I can only support him, you know.
Does that excite you knowing that, you know, we still in the runnings to you know, create our legacy? Still.
I mean, I'm just going to support him. You know what I mean? Whatever he do. You know, if he say he's done, I'm going to support him.
Mm-hmm.
If he say I'm coming back, we just get him ready, you know? Get him ready.
100%.
That's all we can do.
Exactly.
It's not rocket science, man. People make it bigger than what it is. It's not rocket science. It's just boxing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Every fighter gonna go as far as they go, and someone gonna stop.
Richardson Hitchens ended up caught between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson, both of whom he has personal history with. He recalled how, back in the amateur days, he sparred with Tank for free just to help him prepare for a major fight, without ever expecting any payment in return. At the time, he didn't fully understand why Davis valued that support so much, but looking back as a professional fighter, it all made sense to him now. When it comes to a potential clash between the two stars, Hitchens said he can only hope the better fighter comes out on top without anyone getting seriously hurt.
That and Shakur, because you good with Shakur, you good with Tank. How did it feel being in the middle of that war?
You know, Shakur and Tank knew each other since kids, but they really wasn't like friends like that. And when we really helped Tank for the Pedraza fight, he was like, he took us like in, like, damn, like these young boys sparring me for free. You know, like, you're champion, you signed to Floyd, like, you could be giving us a few hundreds or something. Like, we're giving you unlimited rounds. It was time he would take off the belt. Like, we giving you, like, rounds for your first championship. We're still amateurs. And he kind of was like, he appreciated that. And I never understood why he appreciated till now. Like, when I'm a pro, I'm champion, I'm like, damn, I gotta pay guys for sparring. Like, well, box for free, yeah. So it's like, Tank wanna spar, we'll be in the gym, but we've done sparring Tank at 2, 3 in the morning, helping him get ready for Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so how did that feel, though? You in the middle of that. They beefing with each other.
Oh, yeah. It was like, it got weird, because I always knew, like, these two dudes is going to be, like, it. From, like, 2017, when they spar, I'm like, these two dudes is, like, I know, like, they're small, like, I know the skill set, I know the generational talent I'm, you know, around, I'm witnessing. And we was in Houston one time, this was before Shakur moved down to Houston, and, like, I got them to chop it up. Like, I told him, like, you know, Shakur pull up on us. We bowling, like, Tank here, like, y'all come chop it up. They chopped it up. We kicked it for, like, a few days. Everything was cool then. Shit got sour again. It's like, to me, I look at it like this, like, I don't care for y'all beef. Like, at the end of the day, we all come from nothing. We all come from making no money. We blessed to be in this position. So
Gervonta Davis explained the meaning behind his nickname and connection to M.O. Calvin, saying it carries deep personal significance. He revealed that he even has Calvin Ford's name tattooed on his body as a lasting symbol of their strong bond. Davis also responded to those who misunderstand their relationship, pointing out that outsiders only see what is visible on the surface without knowing the real story behind it.
Calvin is Calvin, you know what I mean? I got Calvin tatted on me. Calvin ain't going nowhere. Y'all don't even know Calvin for CCO. I know Calvin, you know what I mean? I don't know. Calvin's pop. He ain't going nowhere. I got that nigga tatted on me. This shit life. Loyalty over everything. Yeah, you know?
During training camp, Gervonta Davis worked on drills designed to improve fast combinations and tight defensive reactions so he could remain dangerous in every round. Even though he is widely known for his knockout ability, he doesn't depend on power alone. He studies his opponents closely, waits patiently for openings, and then strikes with sharp, perfectly timed punches. His movement, head movement, and counterpunching all work together to help him avoid shots and instantly fire back, often surprising opponents who don't see it coming. As debate continued among fans over Shakur Stevenson's technical brilliance and Gervonta Davis's explosive knockout power, one point stood out clearly: only a fight between them could settle it. Davis built his success on fight-ending strength combined with sharp ring intelligence to break through any defense he faced. Meanwhile, Stevenson's supporters praised his ability to outbox and control elite opponents with discipline and precision. Until the two actually meet in the ring, everything remains speculation. But if that clash ever happens, boxing could finally get the answer it has been waiting.